Hello, everybody.
In the matter of People versus Michael Vollmer on 251427, appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Gates on behalf of Mr. Vollmer. We waive the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty, referral to OAC.
Court will enter plea of not guilty, office of assigned counsel. Pre-exam conference is April 10th at 8:30. Preliminary exam is April 17th at 1:30. That's in front of Judge Jurens. As to bond.
As to bond, Mr. Vollmer is a lifelong resident of Saginaw, 39 years. He has gainful employment and does construction. He has nothing pending, was forthcoming about his prior criminal record. He's not on probation or parole. We're asking the court for a reasonable bond or a PR bond in this matter.
Based on the nature of the charges, based on the fact that the prior record that the defendant has is older, is gainfully employed, will he have no contact with his roommate or former roommate?
Yeah, I believe that roommate moved out, Your Honor.
Right. The bond will be converted to personal recognizance, no contact with the victim. He is to have no firearms. Any firearms are to be surrendered to the police, or if there's an alternative, that's make other arrangements and notify the court what those are. So no firearms, no legal controlled substances, no alcohol. All right.
No, that's all right. Victim just came in. That's why. Right?
Jail, is Mr. Vollmer still available?
He's already brought up to this floor.
That's all right. Here's what I'm going to do. It's my understanding, it's come to my attention that Mr. Vollmer has had contact with the victim from jail. So I'm going to, in accordance with the court rule, confirm that. But right now, I'm going to hold off on issuing a bond. And if that's correct, then what I'm going to do is change his bond. So it'll be so there's some more restrictions and probably a cash bond of some type. All right, just to let you know.
Sounds good. Thank you, Your Honor.
People versus McKnight, 25887. Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Gates on behalf of Mr. McKnight. We waive the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty, referral to OAC.
Court wanted plea of not guilty, office of assigned counsel. Pre-exam conference is 4:10 at 8:40. Preliminary exam is April 17 at 2 p.m. That's in front of Judge Jurens. As to bond.
As to bond, Mr. McKnight has lived in Saginaw for his whole life of 20 years. He is currently unemployed at the moment. He has nothing pending, but he is on probation. He just spoke with his probation officer yesterday. We're asking the court for a reasonable bond or a PR bond in this matter.
You look like you should be either getting ready for a college class or getting ready to go to work or something productive, not being in jail. What the hell? Man, what you're charged with. And why I said college, maybe you could be in an engineering class.
Right.
To take some skill to take a Glock 9mm and bear it into a machine gun switch, as it's alleged. Then they have fentanyl, as it's alleged. So you were born in 2004. Who does Mr. McKnight live with?
I'm not sure.
My mother.
Your mother know where you're at right now?
Yes, sir.
You were drug tested today. How would you test?
Clean. I'm subscribed to Suboxone. I go to Hope Urgent Care, and I got a weed card. I do smoke marijuana.
Well, that ain't gonna happen. Who issued you your weed card? Call it.
The Michigan. It's in my wallet. It's like Green Light Wellness, I'm pretty sure.
When's the last time you've been to your own doctor?
My own, like, except from like a clinic.
Like from either Great Lake Bay, or Main Street, or Dr. So-and-so at so-and-so road somewhere?
It hasn't been like recent, I'm pretty sure. Only place I go is like to the clinic or to yeah, that's about it.
Question I have is how am I going to sure that maybe you might see to another day or another year in your life? You're on a path that's not, well, since I don't have this case, I guess. You're on a path that takes you somewhere where you don't want to be. Community's bad enough now, we need all the help we can get, and you're not making it any easier. I'll take the bond under advisement. You might sit there a minute until you can figure something out that puts it in your little head that you have a life and you have to do something with it and not do what you're doing. So sit tight until I figure out what I'm going to do and I can regain my composure here and craft a bond that's going to be fair and just. All right. They're all set. Get comfortable. You're going to have to. In the matter of People versus Roberts, on file number 251287 and file number 251265. Appearances for the record.
Dan Cambier from Miss Roberts, we waive the reading and each of the charges as per approach the Office of Assigned Counsel, and we're ready to respond.
Winner, please, if not guilty. Also assigned counsel. Then as to bond.
As to bond judge, Miss Roberts, she told me that she has no other prior criminal history, and no other pending cases. She is currently receiving treatment for chemo or for cancer. She needs chemo. I don't believe she'd be a flight risk or a danger to the community. We'd ask for a chemo bond tonight.
See, is it my understanding in 2006 you were charged and pled guilty to retail fraud? In 2009 you had you were a minor with a BAC level that you pled guilty to in Huron County. In 2019, is it my understanding that you pled guilty to retail fraud 3rd degree in Huron County with 30 hours of community service, 6 months of probation and fines? And then in 1031 of 24, you have a charge description of failure to stop at the scene of a property injury accident in Huron County where you were 9 months. Are you on probation?
No, I'm not.
9 months, $760.
They had reduced it all because of the situation that had
Don't care.
occurred.
The fact that you said to your attorney, who was probably the only person that's standing with you, with all 10 million people in the state of Michigan charging you with the crime of stealing and contributing to delinquency of a minor, you weren't forthcoming. So how do I know that you're forthcoming with me? Because anything you say has to be verified. So let me ask you, if you were drug tested today, how would you test?
I don't have anything in me except for what I get from my doctor, because I get infusions and chemos. I have my infusion today actually at 1 o'clock, and I'm going to an institution on Friday.
Where is
Tomorrow.
this supposed treatment that you received?
I have a port in me, right here,
And
see
where?
at my house.
Where do you
My
go for
apartment.
your
In
treatment?
Bad Axe, in my apartment.
Who is your doctor?
And it's Dr. Stevens in Detroit, my pulmonology. And my nurse comes to my apartment and gives me my infusions and stuff. And
Who do
then
you
I'm going
reside
to an
with on,
institution.
who do you reside with and the people on Watkins Place?
That's me.
Who else lives there? Just you?
Well, my kids.
Anyone else?
No, Your Honor. And I'm gonna have to look into that court in Huron County because 2 of them were supposed to be expunged.
Is Child Protective Services involved?
No, Your Honor. Be in an institution for a little while because I tried committing suicide after it's all happened. Supposed to be scheduled to go tomorrow.
That you appeared voluntarily is the only reason why I'm going to place a PR bond. However, bond will be $7,500 personal recognizance pursuant to court rule. But pursuant to court rule and given the nature of the charges that this case involves retail fraud, also involves the allegation that the children were present and then contributing to the delinquency by encouragement to theft, as are in the allegations. The conditions on bond will be with day reporting. That means that you will also be drug tested today. I'll have you go over to the jail yet this morning to drop. If I know of any substances in your system that are not prescribed, then you'll be released. If I do not know of any substances in your system, you will be held. You clear on that?
Yes, Your Honor. Now, on a daily basis, how am I supposed to contact on a daily
They
basis?
will let you know. It's more to,
Because of the privacy and the look here institution, like I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
you are going to sign a release if this court has all information. So there is no, you are on bond now. And I'm determining whether or not I'm going to turn this over to Child Protective Services as well.
I didn't know nobody's.
So no illegal controlled substances. You will drop today. No alcohol as well. No other contraband. While you are here on this floor, you'll go over to Office of Assigned Counsel. In addition, once you are finished with Office of Assigned Counsel, you'll then go over to day reporting or pretrial services that is in the basement of this building. From there, you'll be directed to the jail to drop. Do you have any questions?
No,
Very well.
Thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out with me. I love every single one of you. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.